This Gunther promo did nothing for me. He did what
obviously I talked about everything but the promo.
Yeah, he did what I thought he was going to do. When Joel and I kind of previewed things yesterday, I was like, what I don't want, but what I expect is he's going to come out and give a short promo saying he's going to beat John Cena and beat him down, and then he's going to make him tap out. He gave the same call to statement after he beat LA Knight on SmackDown, and then as they did a backstage thing with him that was posted on socials, same thing of like, I'm going to make John Cena give up. I'm going to make John Cena tap out. Okay. Like, on one hand, it works because it's Gunther. It's short and sweet. You don't want him doing like a 10-minute monologue. Like, that's not really who he is. So I get that perspective of it. At the same time, like, it's John Cena's last match. This is the final segment. And you're giving me what I've already seen from Gunther. You're giving me what I already heard from him. I just need a little bit more. I need something off of the history of, who reference that you beat Goldberg. This is why I have no faith in the follow-up of them beating John Cena and Gunther retiring John Cena, is because like they follow up to Goldberg getting retired by Gunther was nothing. They don't reference that. They barely bring it up at this point. So I just don't have any faith that they're going to do justice of like, oh, Gunther has retired John Cena. It's a big launching point for him. All right, sure. I hope so. Although I don't know if he needs a launching point. He's a former world champion and two-time world champion and longest reigning Intercontinental champion. But I just needed a little bit more out of this. This was so just bare bones, basic, and I guess it was fitting for this retirement tour. But this goes back to the just whole issue of the retirement tour. Is you had 36 dates. You knew what these dates were. There should have been, Triple H and his dumb GPS of like, we're going to put in the destination, and then there might be twists and turns along the way, but we know how we're going to get there. Your GPS this year was, let's do a tournament, and Gunther comes out. If that was the destination of like, Gunther's going to be his final match, how do we get there? And you spent all year doing this and then decided, oh, we're going to do a tournament at the end. That shows that your GPS is broken and you need to maybe use MapQuest. Maybe map this out in a different way. Or you didn't have any destination and you were doing it week by week. And then finally you're just like, well, we only got so many dates left. Let's just do a tournament to figure out who the last person is. But you had no actual build for this match. You had no promo segment. I said this months ago when we knew what the deal was. No promo segment between John Cena's final opponent and John Cena. Nope. This is a man whose career was his promos. And you had no segment of them going back and forth and just doing something, because that gets a guy more established than beating John Cena at this point, because everyone beats John Cena. Because you know how I knew Austin Theory was going to fail? Because he got murdered by John Cena on the mic. Oh, he beat him at WrestleMania. It didn't matter. That mic segment and that little backstage segment between them told me, yeah, John Cena ain't it. Austin Theory ain't it. He's just not. Because he
John
can't.
Don't believe in him.
Yep. Yeah, that man stood face to face with John Cena and he cowered. He in his eyes, he knew, oh, I'm out of my depth here. And so once they got in the ring, yeah, he beat him. Fine. Big deal. Did not matter, because in that promo segment, he was completely shook. That's what and this is why you could tell Dom is more it. Because, yeah, Dom beat him, but at least in the promo segment, Dom was not scared. Dom stood there, did his promo, went a little bit back and forth with Cena. Was it the best material by both men? No, not really. But at least Dom had the confidence and the delivery of like, you know what? He's in there with John Cena, and he's holding his own. All right. There's something here with Dom.
We haven't got a very good Cena promo since the Logan Paul feud.
Yeah.
That one where he ripped Logan Paul apart before Clash in Paris, which was in August.
Because
So we spent the last 4 months of John Cena's career without any memorable promos.
Because the AJ feud was all done online. They didn't do any type of promos. The Brock feud was just there.
It was 1 week he's here, 1 week the other.
Yeah, they were never together at any point. And then the Dom feud again was good, but yeah, there was nothing like of a memorable promo between the two. So yeah, it just
Triple H needed to take up like half of his promo time.
Yeah, that's also Triple H had to. Yeah, Triple H had to make sure the crowd was cheering for John Cena.
They pushed him to go out there. He didn't want to go out there.
The crowd would not have known to cheer John Cena if Triple H was not there to tell him, "Hey guys, make sure you cheer John Cena. He's about to come out."
This guy gets it. He gets where you're coming from.
Yeah. Gunther promo was just all right. Fine. You told me what you already told me before. It's going to be a good match on Saturday.
It's going to be a great match on Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
I think the way Cena's been working the second half of the retirement tour, it's going to be a great matchup. I think that Gunther has given us great matches every single week since he's been back. His Javon Evans matchup, he had a great kind of showcase for the young star from NXT. Then you had a great underdog story with Carmelo Hayes trying to get the victory and getting beaten in the end. And then you had Solo Sikoa, which was the best match of his career, which was more of a Haas fight. And then you had kind of a sports entertainer brawler versus the wrestler in Gunther with LA Knight, who had probably one of his best matches of the year against Gunther on Friday Night SmackDown. So love that matchup as well. So yeah, I'm not going to be surprised when Cena has his last great match on Saturday with the best wrestler in WWE today. I did like some elements of his promo, him calling himself the greatest professional wrestler while Cena's the greatest sports entertainer. I thought it was concise, it was simple. I don't know how much it was effective though. That's the issue, and that's why I think it's getting the criticism of being an underwhelming final segment for Cena's final matchup, because it did not feel as big as we would all expect John Cena's final match to feel.
There's plenty more over on Fightful Overbooked. Click that subscribe button, tap that bell, get your notifications, and while you're at it, like the videos, interact with them, say some stuff. We want to hear from you. While you're at it, join us every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, live for In the Weeds. You might like it.